What makes a car a good car? Design, sure. Performance, yes. And of course, it's got to be safe and extremely economical. What makes a car great? Well, you're just about to find out, because everyone's raving about the all-new Seltos and saying that Peter Schreier and his team at Kia have done just that. A great job. John, how are you?
Aaron, how are you?
Thank you for showing me the all-new Seltos. Now, as I walked over, it evoked a certain feeling in me.
Yes, indeed. It's a very evocative design, I suppose you could say, quite similar to another upmarket player in the segment. When you see the list of features that this car has, the level of spec in there, it really does take your breath away. The small SUV is currently the biggest selling segment of the market. It's the only segment that is actually growing at the moment, and it's very, very popular with young and older buyers alike.
Now, since Peter Schreier's joined the Kia team, you can really see his signature. It's quality, and it makes sense, doesn't it?
Absolutely it does. There's no doubt about it that he has brought through a very strong design theme, most notably in the tiger grille in the front of the cars. We've got a very strong design in this car. I mean, just look at it. It's a fantastic looking vehicle. It's very, very striking. It is not like any other small SUV on the market.
Well, how does it drive?
Absolutely fantastic. Why don't we go and have a drive?
It's too hot to be sitting out here, John, looking on the outside. Let's see how it performs on the inside. Now, there's never a better time, John, to test a car's air conditioning and comfort than a 40-degree day.
Absolutely, and we've got air-conditioned seats as well.
I'm going to give them a go. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, lovely.
And they heat as well.
They do heat as well. Not something you're going to use on a day like today.
That's really something that they've just chucked in most people won't need, would it? What would you call that? It's a very luxurious...
It would be an opulent feature, I would say.
Opulent feature, I like that. See, that word only works if you've got an accent like you. Now, who are Kia aiming at with this car? Because it's got a lot of elegance, a lot of opulence, as you would say.
We're new to this segment, so we're one of the last of the big players into the small SUV segment. We've looked at what a lot of people have done right and wrong, and we've put our own particular design language towards that.
My eyes are telling me that I'm not in a Kia. In front of me is probably, if not the largest, one of the largest LCD screens I've ever seen in a passenger vehicle. That is huge.
Yes, it is indeed. We'll start with myself. I've got a heads-up display that is basically visible only to the driver. So I've got all the pertinent information that I would need. We also have a large instrument cluster which gives me all of the information that you could want on a car, which is fairly standard on a lot of cars these days. One thing, Aaron, that is not standard is our infotainment structure. We have a very, very large 10.25-inch display, which you can see in front of you there. Very, very clear, certainly the largest in any car in this market. It is a very, very high resolution, high quality screen that we have. It is the current trend of being slightly proud of the dash. You'll see in an awful lot of other marques. You have Google Maps on this car. It is, however, extremely easy and intuitive to use. It is not in any way overly complicated.
You've got more than enough USB points, plus you can plug in your 12-volt adapter if you have to.
Absolutely.
You also have a wireless charger here, which is actually ventilated. A lot of phones get quite hot when they're being wirelessly charged. It's 30% faster than normal. It's absolutely catering to the next generation. This is a next generation SUV with all the tech that you could ever want.
They're future-proofing it, aren't they?
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
This is cutting edge and will be so for the next 5-6 years.
Moving on to the steering wheel controls.
Okay, steering wheel controls, again, it's very, very easy to use. You have on the left-hand side, you have your phone and your audio controls, which you can thumb up and down. On the right-hand side, you have different menus that you can scroll through using your fingers. And then obviously you've got some safety features on here, such as adaptive cruise control, your lane departure and lane assist. You can control that automotive steering.
Okay, so it's got all of the latest technology and safety features included.
So right at the moment, we're at the very forefront of technology the small SUV. This is the class leader, there's no doubt about that. We have forward collision warning. We have autonomous emergency brake, which also recognises pedestrians, other vehicles and cyclists as well. You've also got adaptive cruise control, which is smart cruise control, which will bring you to a complete standstill at a set of traffic lights.
Now, this of course is the top of the range. So what models are available from entry all the way through?
Well, we're starting with the entry level, the S model. Next up we have the Sport, then you go to the Sport Plus, and then you move on to this particular model, which is the GT line, the top of the range, the flagship model for the Seltos.
Now, John, I'm going to open up the sunroof for this, okay, because this is my favourite part, just the facts. Are you ready for that?
Yep.
First question. Safety.
5 stars across the range. This car comes equipped as standard with AEB, autonomous emergency brake. You've got 6 airbags, you've got crumple zones, side impact beams on all these cars.
You could have just said 5-star plus. Warranty.
As with all Kias, you've got a 7-year warranty, 7 years unlimited kilometres, and 7 years fixed price servicing.
So 777.
777.
Some people would like that number. I like it myself.
Yeah.
That's good. Economy.
Okay, so if you're going for the 2-litre CVT, very, very efficient engine, which to be honest, most of our customers will be looking at, the front wheel drive 2-litre. That's got a combined figure of 6.8 litres per 100 Ks. If you go for the 1.6 turbo, that goes up to 7.5. That, bear in mind, that's an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Okay, this is the big one. Your favourite feature?
The star of the show is probably the infotainment system, 10.25 inches. It's very, very hard to look past it. But one of the party pieces that I haven't mentioned about this particular screen is, and Kia is the first car in the world to have this feature, you can pair 2 phones at the same time with this infotainment system.
Really?
At the same time.
I'd be like, honey, it's only been paired to my phone, sorry. You're going to have to wait till you drive.
No, this is a family car, Aaron. Family car.
Now, if someone out there wants to find out more or test drive one for themselves, how do they do that?
By all means, please do drop into the showroom in Victoria Park. We would love to see you, or else you can contact us via the website, johnhughes.com.au. Go to the Kia segment and follow the links.
And of course, ask for you, because you're a full bottle.
Absolutely, John Lynch.
There you go, it's easy. John, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now, standard with all these test drives, we'd ordinarily pull over somewhere and I'd drive back. But I'm actually enjoying sitting here looking at the screen and watching you drive.
That's not going to happen today, Aaron.
No, it could. Can you play movies on this? You can't.
You can't.
It's been enjoyable.
Yeah.
You've enjoyed it?
Thank you.
I've enjoyed it.